Welcome to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Gentleman podcast, where you learn the early life of J.R. Hendrick. And now here is a speech by J.R.'s father, Jim Hendrick, Cleveland, Ohio, January 13th, 1995. Ladies and gentlemen, Director Abbott, Governor Mike DeWine, our guest. It is my pleasure to come before you to give a speech about something that I feel like is needed. But maybe finally the Clinton administration is making some good tracks for change for small business. Now you might say, what are you talking about? I'm talking about a money contract. President Clinton has announced yesterday through a press release that we've also released through our office that he is expanding government contracts with those small business for those that are disadvantaged. Well, I have to say, about damn time. Now, I know you Clevelanders and Buckeyes are mostly conservatives. Maybe it's only you vote Democrat, but most of you got some conservative values. This is my plan that I'm trying to get through Congress. Now, I know some elements of the Clinton administration resist me, but you know what? You can't resist the will of the American people. You just can't. This is my plan. First, tax cuts for small business. Now, this needs to be done non-negotiable. Now, these academic types in the ivory towers here in D.C., what do they know about small business here? You might say, well, Jimmy, you're a bureaucrat. Well, I'm not a life one, and I'm not an academic. I barely got a bachelor's degree. SMU, and then just post-hole digger. You know what I mean? I gotta say this, though. We gotta cut back them taxes for small business. Clinton administration has raised enough taxes as it is. I think we can all agree about that, can't we? We gotta cut back. Yeah. I hear your accolades. Thank you. We gotta cut back these taxes now. Otherwise, there's gonna be hell to pay with the Clinton administration. Cut them back. See what can be done about that. Because we cannot allow for high taxes to choke small business. Especially since we've been recovering from a recession, which I hope is doing nicely. Now, number two is this. Federal, state. Number two is access to education. That's education offered by the Small Business Administration. The Clinton administration said that is imperative to do so. That is my hope. We need to allow those that are in small business to go through certain education programs. We were doing fine under Bush, but maybe not good enough. Clinton goes around thinking he can try to reform things, but it only limits it. Tougher regulations on how small business Get this aid only chokes small business. If the bureaucrats say that the will of small businesses are wanting access to education, you know what I say? Let's do this, okay? Let's not play around, fart around, or anything, okay? I'm serious. We can't play anymore. We can't play anymore. We need people that know what they're doing in this country. To give people that want to start a business, or those that are in their business, the proper education on how to run a good business, honest and above board, like many Americans want. I know that's what you want. Tell me if that's what you want. Now, there are a variety of businesses. There's people in home businesses, God bless them. They got a lot going on. You got a lot of services, moving business, hardware stores, and anything. Everybody needs to get some equal treatment in the access to education. And if we don't have that, and you just use regulations and financial and bureaucratic red tape to cut through that, you're only choking small business. And that's bad news politically. Number 3. This is important. Faith-based initiatives. Now, I'm setting some of this as a private citizen with a foundation that's going to be set in the name of my wife. The rest of it, I'm hoping that the Small Business Administration will be open to allow it. We need to allow to open up the chance for churches, synagogues, and other faith congregations to aid people that want to go into small business with a matching contract with the federal government. Now, I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that some elements of the Clinton administration have been in resistance of that, and we can no longer tolerate that. Yeah, there you go. Now, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing you need to understand. You need to know that we have to have this faith-based initiatives to help people. All faiths. Now, my foundation is going to start with Judeo-Christian. We're hoping that the Small Business Administration will match for that and for other faiths. We're not going against other people of faith. We're just trying to come up with some decent programs that don't necessarily always rely on the government, but that have some government assistance. We need to teach entrepreneurs how to empower themselves, you hear? That's the way it's got to be. We got to teach them how to empower themselves. Non-negotiable. Now, I want to be grateful for Newt Gingrich, Dick Armey, and Tom DeLay for doing the good job that I know they're going to do here in Congress. And so we need to know that and work on this hard for the sake of our countries. I think it'd be good for Congress to pass that, or for Clinton to say he's going to do something about that and do it. Either way, it has to get done. Number 4. This is federal state programs. This is where the state government gives what it can, and the federal matches. They do it with almost every other bureaucratic agency. I can't see why we can't do that. I don't see why we can't do that here. The state of Ohio, or the state of Texas, or, any other state that are willing to do that and cooperate. We got that issue at stake here. And I hope this blesses y'all. I'm going to leave time for the next speaker. God bless you. Hope you enjoy listening to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Gentleman. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendrick Empowerment Network saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story. It gets interesting from here.